This is Brian Costello for PortlandTimbers.com. The team returned today to Geldwin Field after a stretch of 4 undefeated preseason matches in Los Angeles. We spoke with head coach John Spencer about where the team is at this stage in the preseason, as well as with newly signed midfielder Franck Songo'o.
Well, we'll just start to identify who we're going to play in the first couple of games coming up, team shape, etc. Still, the fitness levels are not where we want them to be, and we still think they're, playing at 65–70% just of yet. But that's why the next 3 games will be vital. To working hard, getting people to run beyond the ball, making people to run more than they possibly would do in a regular game, just to try and get as much fitness levels as we possibly can. And as I say, there's been some great passing moments, great football being played. But as I say, you don't win an MLS Cup in January or February. You win it in October, November.
With Frank, is it a tribute to his overall talent, or perhaps the way he fits your system that allows him to so quickly?
No, he's just a good soccer player. I think you can see that he can play on the left or on the right. He very rarely gives the ball away, and he's going to be productive. He's been good the last 2 or 3 games. I still think match fitness wise he's ways off. He hasn't played he's only played 3 or 4 11 on 11 games since last May, when the European season finished, so it's going to take him a little bit of time to get up to speed. Yeah, I mean, obviously you guys, or some of you guys, have seen him training for the last couple of weeks. And every man and their dog has an opinion on him and telling us we should sign him. We knew we should sign him. That's what we've been trying to do for the last 2 weeks. If we could have got it done after probably 3 days, we see probably more than you guys see. And we realised he was a good player. And I know Dan was commenting on that we should have signed him a couple of weeks ago. Believe me, we've been trying. It's just as simple as saying, here, there's a piece of paper, will you sign that? Now you're part of the team. So we're really, really happy to have him.
Well, it's a really great feeling, to be part of the team finally. And like I said, I really want the season to get started, and to all the fans to enjoy the team and the way we play this season.
Were you hopeful when you came in? Did you have any kind of sense like this is going to be the right place for me, or is it just I'm going to try hard and see what happens? No,
that's the thing. When you try, you got to come over and do the best as you can, show everything that you can, and do better, or at least as the same thing as the guys already here. So I just came here, did my thing, and it did work.
And people have talked a lot about your path here, and you came up through Barcelona. You played with guys like Messi and Fabregas. You played for the national teams. How does that experience shape you as a player?
Well, that experience, I mean, you get it, and you use it on the pitch. Like sometimes some other players that don't have the experience, they wouldn't do the same thing as you. So I think that make me a different player than I was 4 years ago. So it's all good.
How excited are you for the first game, the home opener?
Oh, I'm really, really excited. I really want the season to get started. And hopefully be part of the Star 11 and help the team as much as I can.
Have you seen any footage of the fans and the environment here coming in here?
Yes, I've seen some footage, and I think it's pretty amazing. So hopefully it'll be the same or better this season.